So this is where your new beginning starts, Lillie.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Henry County Fire.
Henry County Fire.
Tell me, why firefighting?
Why not firefighting?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a former military veteran, and in the military I served as a medic actually. And so it's something that I've always wanted to do. I started out as a young woman at 17, 18 years old, started joining the military and wanted to be a medic. I had to give it up. My mom got sick, so I gave it up after about 4 or 5 years. And so it was just something I always wanted to get back to. I enjoy helping people, and I'm pretty strong. And so I figured, why not? Henry County offered me an opportunity. I jumped at the opportunity to train and to prove myself, and I did it.
And you're proving that it's never too late for a new career.
No, never.
For better work.
Never too late, never too late. At 53 years old, I am the oldest firefighter recruit to make it through fire school here at Henry County. So I'm excited about that.
53 years young.
53 years young.
53
exactly.
years strong.
Strong, yes ma'am.
That's awesome. What is it about public service that draws you in?
Public service, what draws me in?
That makes you feel like, compels you, that makes you feel like it's not just a job, but it is like a greater good.
Right, it's a calling, exactly. So actually I think my entire family has always been a family that served others. I just found out recently that my grandmother, she died at 101, and she actually was a midwife. Yeah, so at 101 she was still serving the community, still serving the public. My mom, she always served others. My mom actually, before what we have called assisted living, my mom was doing that. I grew up in a household where we actually took care of people. My mom brought people in, she took care of people that were sick, people that was less fortunate than us. So it's kind of been ingrained, instilled in me for a long time. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
I think I was born to serve others. It's kind of like if you take a person that enjoys singing or that has a gift for singing, if you don't allow them to sing, I mean, it's like smothering them. So that's how I feel about public service and about serving other people. It's just a part of who I am.
You said you are the oldest. Talk to me about that history-making mark that you are bringing to Henry County and what that means to you.
Well, actually, it really is not a big stretch for me, to be honest with you. I've always been an athlete for most of my life. I've been an athlete, and I've always been able to kind of challenge the norm. I grew up playing basketball, football with the guys, and so really being 53 and doing this at my age, it's not that big of a deal from that standpoint. But at the same time, I just wanted to make sure that I encourage other people that are in their 50s, that are older than 50. We still have so much life to live. And if you're strong enough and you're committed enough, and if it's your calling, you can do anything. Age really doesn't matter. There were several people, even in my class, when I took my PT test, my time was actually better than their time. So why should I be limited simply because of my age? So, I mean, why not? If I'm capable, if I'm strong enough, if I'm willing to put the time in, willing to put the work in, why not? I think as a 53-year-old, I bring a lot of things that maybe a younger person couldn't bring. I have a lot of wisdom that some others may not have. I have just different stories and different situations and different circumstances that I have survived. At 53, I think about it like this, especially being a woman. I remember on one occasion when my son was a Boy Scout, and when he was a Boy Scout, in the middle of the night, there was this child that had night terrors, and he screamed out in the middle of the night, and every single woman there ran out of their sleeping bag, and they were there. They was there for him. So as a woman, we shouldn't be limited. As an older woman, I shouldn't be limited. And so it's important that people understand you can do whatever you want to do. You can't let people box you in.
Look for those opportunities wherever you are in your life.
Exactly, wherever you are. It's never too late. As long as you have life, you have breath, you have strength, you just continue to push forward, continue to move forward. That's one of the things that we're taught here. Even at the fire department, one of the things that my lieutenant shared with us, like, let's say you have an issue on the fire ground, you don't just stop and fold your arms, you keep going, you move forward. So at 53, I just decided I didn't want to sit down, I wanted to move forward and do those things that maybe previously I didn't have an opportunity to do because life brings challenges. Sometimes it brings road bumps, even barriers. But here, actually here at the fire department, that's part of my job description, breaking down barriers. We literally break down doors. We literally pull ceilings.
Yes.
So, I mean, it was kind of just perfect for me.
Yeah, breaking down barriers and inspiring a lot of people, and then helping people in this new career that you're starting right now.
Right now.
What have you felt from Henry County? You've felt supported. You have felt like it has given you everything you needed to succeed. Talk about Henry County Fire and how that's how you felt the support to take on this new opportunity.
Well, okay, first of all, I chose Henry County specifically because my children were here, raised in Henry County, and actually also my mother was served by Henry County when she got hurt. Henry County Fire Rescue came out for my mom, and so I wanted to be a part of helping other people. And so once again, I chose Henry County Rescue, and so I feel like here, kind of all the stars have aligned. And so when I say stars, I mean the people in leadership here. That's who I'm talking about when I mention the stars. Our chief, Chief Wilson, he is absolutely amazing, and he is so supportive of us. Just a couple weeks ago, it was his vision. He put together a women's conference for us, and it was amazing. It was remarkable just to see women come from different places and just to encourage us and just share their journey and even share some of the obstacles, the things that they encountered, and so just to see them kind of break through those things and I guess redefine what's considered to be normal. So that was amazing. So I love him for that. He would come by often when we were in class and he would just say, don't quit, don't quit. And it seems like a small thing, but it's a big thing because it's challenging, it's hard. And so the fact that he came by, he would do that. Chief Norton, I can't say enough about him. He encouraged us in the process. He came in a couple of times and he told us, he said, if you are in this room, you can make it through this. And so I just appreciate just the support that I got. My lieutenant, Lieutenant Howard, his wife is actually a retired firefighter. So everything just kind of, my path is kind of straight, you know. Even though it is a challenge, I feel like God put people in place, you know, at the perfect time. You know, for me, for no one else, but at least for me. When I was hired, there was actually 3 men and 1 woman in the room. You know, Chief Norton, there was Chief Norton, Chief Hicks, Captain Stroud, and a lady from HR. And they gave me an opportunity because they didn't have to hire me. You know, coming in at 53, they didn't have to give me a chance. But because they gave me a chance, I wanted to do a good job, not just for me, but for them because they believed in me. Where some would not have even given me an opportunity. But because they did, I felt like, hey, I got to do this. Not just simply for me, but because of their reputation as well. You know, when you're hired in a position like this, we have to remember that they're investing in us. They're really taking the risk. Until we are out there on the street performing our job, they're taking a big risk. They're paying for everything. They're training us. They're bringing in good instructors. They're giving us everything we need to be successful. And so how can I not take what has been given to me and do my best? And so I'm just so thankful and I'm honored to be a part of Henry County Fire Rescue. I truly am honored. So, and the fact that you're here, that they allowed you to come in and do this with me and interview me, it proves that they are 100% behind me, behind other women.
Says a lot.
It says a lot.
Says a lot. How excited are you for this next step, for getting out there and serving your community?
Oh, I'm extremely excited about serving others because there is a need, and so who are we as people if we don't help and we don't serve one another? So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. You know, somebody helped my mom when I made that call. Henry County showed up. And so we want to make sure we have people in place that when somebody calls, somebody answers, somebody shows up to help people in their most challenging and difficult times. I want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution.
Yeah, I love that.